South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa declared his country's power crisis a national state of disaster. He made the pronouncement during his State of the Nation address last week. While the move was expected, many are not pleased. Sumitra Naidu tells us why.
The president declared a state of disaster with immediate effect. However, there's little detail as to how it will work.
It's not clear. And I think that's what makes people nervous right now. A national state of disaster is something that kind of gives the government the premium to say, we'll come back with the kind of details that you require, whether it's the rand value of what a level of amount is going to be unlocked in terms of procurement, and what level in terms of detail of powers that the government will have in terms of this national state of disaster.
The national state of disaster is meant to enable government to provide practical measures to support energy security for critical sectors like hospitals and water treatment facilities.
I actually welcome the fact that the government has taken responsibility for Eskom. At the end of the day, they're the ones who caused the calamity at Eskom, and urgent action is needed because we're losing lives and jobs and businesses by the hour.
The public is still very concerned about what government is doing and whether there will be a repeat of the corruption that occurred during the COVID state of emergency.
Theoretically, it may seem like a good move, in my opinion, but the practical implementation of it is where I get nervous. And the nervousness comes from how you're going to deal with the managing of this national state of disaster, particularly where we are sitting in a situation in society right now where people have become desperate in terms of electricity access, where people have, how are we going to deal with criminality?
I think South Africans are now far wiser to the shenanigans and bad behavior and criminal behavior by this government. If it's done with the right intention and with the right goodwill and without criminal intent, and they get the right person rather than a deployee, then I think it's probably the best chance we've got of trying to rescue Eskom.
It's hoped there will be more detail about funding this national state of disaster when the finance minister delivers his budget later this month. Sumitra Naidu, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.